In this session, we will learn a very important function of Excel, that is rank function. Rank is what? It is position of a value among a range of values. What it is? Let's see some examples. Let's say you are a teacher and you are compiling result of a test. There are different student names, total marks, and these are the marks that each student got in their test. And you want to see what is the class position of each student, who scored maximum, who scored minimum, and what are the positions of other students. Likewise, if you are evaluating the income of your business or revenue, so these are for a complete year. These are the values of revenue for each month that you have entered. Now you want to see that monthly performance of revenue, with it which month was the best and which was the least. So want to see what was the maximum value, what was the minimum, and where each month falls with respect to other months. Or you want to evaluate the expenses of your business or home. These are the expenses you have entered for the complete year, each month. And you want to see as to which month was the best, least expensive, and which month was the most expensive. And likewise for every month. How do we do it? Coming to the test. The formula is very, very simple. You have to start it with is equal to, that is, every formula that you write in Excel has to start with is equal to. Whenever you type is equal to, Excel knows that you are now using a formula. So type rank and start a bracket. Now you have to give three things. First is the number, which value you want to rank among others. So here the secured marks of first student are 72. So select this cell. This is D2. You can type it or you can just click on this cell to select it. And you want to rank these 72 marks out of these complete range of marks that other students have got. So give a comma and then start selecting the cells. Click on the first cell and keep it clicked and drag it to the last one. So this is the range. You can type it manually. D2 colon D11, that means D2 to D11. This is D2 cell and this is D11. Now comma. Now you have two options. You have to enter 0 or 1. 0 for descending and 1 for ascending. Descending will mean 0, that is descending will mean that whosoever has got maximum marks will be given 1. And whosoever has scored minimum marks out of 10 will be given 10. So here we use the descending and close the bracket. So this has given us that student ABC has got 72 marks and is number 5 in the class. Now there is an important thing we left. While typing this formula, we used double click. We used the name of the cell. Then we used the range D2 colon D11. We have to do one more thing here. We have to lock this range. Why would we need to lock this range? Let me tell you. Say we don't want to write the same formula in every cell. So we want to copy it. So whenever we copy it, Ctrl C and enter it, Ctrl V in another cell, it will enter it, but there's a mistake in here. Like double click this cell and you see that for this cell, the Excel is ranking 84, that is the student number 2, but it has changed the range as well. It is ranking it from this cell to D12. We don't want that. We want this valuation from this, from first student to 10th one. But it did not automatically change it. So what we need to do is, we go back to the original formula, double click this. Now we have to lock this range. This range is in the red. How do we lock it? We have to add dollar signs with D, with 2, with D and with 11, so that this range is locked, and whenever we copy this formula, this range does not change, and only these cells D2, D3, D4 they change, but the overall range remains the same. What we do is, either we manually type dollar signs with D and 2 and D and 11, or we select go to this range and press F4. Whenever we go to D2 and press F4, it adds dollar signs and locks this. Now go to D11 and again press F4. It will lock this one as well. Now press enter. Now what happens whenever we copy this and then click other cell and Control V to paste it. Now let's see what has happened. Now double click on this cell, and now it has ranked in a correct manner, that it is ranking 84 out of these 10 cells. Use escape to get out. We can simply, instead of copying and pasting, we select this cell. Now see this dot in the corner, go to that, and when the cursor changes its shape, that means now it's ready to click it, hold it and drag it down to the last cell and leave it. Now it has copied the formula to all cells, and you can just to recheck, say we click this last cell, double click, and it shows us that it is ranking this amount out of these cells. So everything is correct. Use escape to get out of this. Now these are the positions, class positions of every student. This is the first student, number 8, got 91 and was first, and student number 4 got 58 and was number 10th in the class. Here you see the number 5 is repeated position. Why? Because student number 7 and student number 1 both got 72 marks, so they got 5th position. And number 6 is missing because two students were at number 5th position and 6th one is missing, and this student number 9 got 66 and was 7th. So it has automatically ranked the students as per their class positions. Now let's say we repeat it for the income as well. What we do is simply is equal to rank bracket this in revenue, comma, click, hold and drag to the last range selection, comma, again we want to see revenue in descending order, so 0 and close the bracket. Important thing, go to B2 F4 to lock it, go to B13 F4 to lock it as well and press enter. Now this month January revenue was 11th among all the months. Go to the corner of it, drag it to the last one, leave it, and it has copied the same formula in every cell, and it now telling us that best month was August, we obtained a revenue of 56,000, and worst month was March, only 18,000 revenue, and rest of the months have been ranked as per their performance. Best was August, second best was May, third best was December, and likewise. Now we go to the expense. We want to see which was the best month for expenses, that is least expensive, using same formula with the difference like rank, start bracket, this cell, comma, click and drag, range, comma. Now we use ascending order. So the best is given 1. No, the best is given, the most expenses is given 10th number, and least expenses is given 1. So here we use the ascending order of 1 and close the bracket, and don't forget to go to B2, use F4 function key to lock it, then B13, F4 to lock it. Press enter and close the formula. Now copy the formula, drag from this corner, keep dragging down to the last cell, and it has copied it in all cells. Now you see it is telling you the best was May, least expensive 21,200, and most expenses was October, that was 26,400. Now it has reversed it. Now highest figure is given highest number, and lowest figure is given lowest number. In previous two cases, highest figure was given first number, and lowest figure was given the last number. That is the difference between descending and ascending order of ranking. So I hope now you can use the rank function whenever you want to in Excel, whenever you want to rank different values and see which is the least, which is the most, or at which position a particular value falls. Thanks for watching. I hope if you like it, you would subscribe to this channel. Thank you.